everyone, there's Attackers, and today I'm really excited to be playing through Warp's Edge. This is a game I just got recently because of your suggestions. There were actually a few of you that suggested this game to me, and I gotta say, you were spot on. This is an incredible game. So I will play through that today. My plan is that, as far as I understood it correctly, there is some kind of campaign you can play, some kind of story bits sprinkled throughout, and I really would like to do that on the channel. But before I do that, I would like to just play a regular game on the channel and just see how it goes. So I will just be setting up a regular game now, and then we can start playing. Alright, and that should be the setup of the game. I hope I didn't miss anything. If I did, then I will probably see that whenever we play and something is somehow missing. So let me just guide you a little bit through what you're seeing here, and then kind of tell you the gist of the game, how the game works. You will see when I play through the game. And I promise you, this is a really great game, so it's definitely worth sticking around. And not just because I would love you watching me play through this. So, what do we see here? So first of all, I chose one of these starships to play with. This is Artemis. Artemis can hold 2 tokens. I will show you later what that means. And also we have 5 shield and 5 hull. So when the enemies attack, they always attack our shield first, and when that goes down to 0 here, then the hull will go down. And if the hull reaches 0 here, then we die. Then we lose. There's a specific set of tokens that are already prepared that the Artemis can use. And there's just one thing. So there is quite a bit of setup, as you can see here. So I can't fit everything on the screen. But as you will see now, I will always film the tokens separately in case I need to take something there or show you something there, just like you can see now. And I think that should work quite fine. Then we also have the Dread. I chose that mothership. There are several motherships you can choose from. I chose the Dread just because I like the look, and it seems pretty interesting. This one can only be attacked after all the enemies from the deck have been defeated during the current warp. You will find out pretty soon what that means. These are the damage markers for the mothership, so we win the game when we completely get rid of the mothership, completely destroy it. That's our goal. And we lose if we cannot do that within the 4 warps we have. Each warp that is pretty much a round, right? A game round, where we have several turns. And we also lose if we, of course, die here, right? If our hull reaches 0. This is the win and lose conditions. Here's our deck of enemies. Here's our deck of items. Each warp, and in the very beginning, we receive an item we can use. This is really helpful. This is some kind of the level up we do. And in essence, we have a bag builder here. So we have a bag with the 10 starting tokens and one of these power E tokens that we can pull from each round. So here's the power E token. I will show to you later what that means. And that is pretty much the setup and also the gist of the game. And now we're pretty much ready to start the game. One more thing, we can now draw 2 skill cards, and one of them we can choose. So what do we have here? Bright Red Jacket. Targets require 1 less laser to destroy this turn. That's not too bad, minimum 1 still. And then we have Fateful Lasers. Laser tokens you assign to targets this turn count as double their value. This effect lasts until the end of the turn. That sounds pretty good. It's a little bit more expensive to activate. This needs 2 energy, there's only 1. You will see soon what that means. But I think I will take this anyway, because doubling our laser tokens for a turn is not too bad. So I will just put the skill card right here. And this one we will just turn over and put it to the bottom of the deck. Then we will draw 5 tokens. That's the 5 tokens we can use at the start of our turn. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And instead of explaining the entire game to you, I will just speak about the tokens whenever they are here and we can use them. All right. And all the tokens we use, we will put here to the right. Okay, and now we can start the game. It always starts with the enemy arrivals, which means that we put 4 enemy ships between the mothership and us. And this mothership has the special ability that it cannot be targeted or destroyed unless all enemies in this row and also the entire deck have been defeated during that warp. So we will not be able to damage that for quite a while, maybe in warp 3 or 4, maybe. But also, on the other hand, the ship can also not attack us as long as there are enemies here. So first, we can only focus on the enemy. This is why this enemy is quite interesting, and especially for beginners like me, who haven't played the game as often as some of you maybe, that we can just focus on the enemies for now and then defeat the mothership later, when it's time. Okay. So, and now, step 2, we have our pilot actions. Pilot actions means we have these tokens and we attribute these to these enemies or do whatever with these tokens, whatever we want to. So, let's see. We have different kinds of tokens here. So we have our laser token. There can be a 1, 2, or 3 on that. That's the strength of the laser. And you see here at the enemies, on the top left, there is a number in a red area here, and that means how many lasers do these enemies need to be defeated. Similar to the evasion tokens, on the top right you can see how much evasion does this enemy need to be defeated. But there's one good thing: if we can't defeat an enemy, we can also put an evasion or a laser token on an enemy, and then if we can't defeat an enemy, for example here and there maybe, like this, that's only 2, it needs 3, and here that's only 1, it needs 2. That means that these enemies are stunned. They can't attack us back. And that's a big part of our strategy. Because we don't have a lot of shield and hull here, we need to be really careful. So that's also a viable strategy. And then when you defeat an enemy with a laser here or with an evasion, you see the rewards you get. And that is where the bag building aspect of the game comes in. So this symbol here on the left just shows us we can take 3 more tokens from the bag. And these on the right show us the new tokens we receive that we can put into our bag. So our bag will get fuller and fuller, which is pretty good. And then we also have these energy tokens here. With these energy tokens, we can either repair our shields. That's one thing we can do. So 1 energy token repairs double the shields. So 1 energy token repairs 2 shields. These 2 energy tokens would repair 4 shields, etc. But of course we cannot like split this 2 here, right? If you only have 3 to repair, then this one is the excess energy is just lost. Also, we can use these energy tokens to buy more tokens from the pool. So we have that pool of tokens here. You can see at the top. I will always film that separately because then we can fit more on the screen. So we do have more lasers here, and you see down at the bottom how much energy these cost, right? So 1 laser costs 1 energy, 2 laser costs 2 energy, and a 3 laser 3 energy. And then we also can buy new energy tokens, new evasion tokens, and these special power tokens, which we will speak about when it's time. Alright, and I think now that's you understand the gist of the game, kind of. I will explain the other parts when we get to them. So, let's see. It wouldn't be bad to draw 3 more tokens because we don't have enough tokens here to defeat or stun all enemies because we drew a lot of energy here, which we don't really need. So, I would say that maybe can we defeat this one? Well, we actually can't defeat this one. Well, then we might have to get some damage this round. Here at the bottom, you see how much damage the enemies do. And by the way, the enemies get progressively harder, right? The yellow ones are still the easy ones. Alright, so let's see. We could defeat 3 enemies at once now. That wouldn't be too bad. 1 enemy would still damage us, but I think we can work with that. We still have some energy here. That is pretty cool. Also, if we don't want to use all the tokens this turn, we have a hold of 2 here. The Artemis can hold 2. That means we can just put 2 tokens here in the hold and then just keep them for the next turn and all round. Okay, so let's see. This one will damage us with 1. I think that is okay. So I suggest that we defeat all these enemies here, right? So we have a 2 laser here. We can defeat this enemy with that. And the 2 evasion could defeat these 2. This one would hurt us, but I think I will just take these 2 energy tokens and put them in the hold for now. So this one, you see here, it needs 2 lasers. We put 2 lasers there. So you put that here in the discard pile. We will get this token back, of course. And we defeated this enemy. I will just put that, maybe let's put it here in the discard pile up here. And we defeated it with lasers, so we get that evasion token. So I will take one of these evasion tokens here as our reward, and then just put it right here in the bag, right? And I will do the same for the other enemies. So here's an evasion token. So we defeated that enemy with the evasion and we will get 1 energy. I will not extra film it now, but I will just take 1 energy from the supply here and put it also in here. That evasion token is discarded. So we defeated that enemy too. And same thing here, 1 evasion token, we did that, and we will get another energy. Which is not bad, having some energy, because with energy we can buy new tokens, so that's not too bad. And all the tokens we get, we always put them here in the bag. Alright. That was our pilot actions. I mean, we still have these 2 tokens here, but I think I will save them for now, because, well, I don't really need them at the moment. And now we are in step 3, enemy attacks, because we don't have any tokens here anymore. That's the end of our turn pretty much. So that enemy, all enemies that are not stunned, like this one, will attack now. And see, this one will do 1 damage to our shields. So the shield will go down by 1. And that's pretty much the enemy's turn. The mothership can't attack until all these enemies here have to be defeated. And you see, I mean, we only have, I think, around 8 or 9 tokens left in the bag, so we will not be able to defeat the entire of enemies. But with ongoing warps and more tokens we receive, we will be able to do that at some point. Alright, and now we draw 5 tokens again, and then the next turn begins. As soon as we can't draw 5 tokens anymore from this bag, then the warp ends. The warp, so the current round then ends. So we want to try to play as long as we can. Also, one thing we can do is we are not allowed to look into the bag, but we can feel around how many tokens we have left. Let me feel. 1, 2, 3. So we have 3 more tokens in here. If I can get 2 more tokens into this bag, then we will have another turn, right? Okay, so let's see what we have here. Oh, we have a lot of energy. We definitely don't need all of that. We could repair our shields. That's one thing we can do, because we will be able to defeat this enemy here. You know what? I have an idea. Oh, by the way, we need to, of course, we need to repopulate the enemies here at the beginning of the next turn. I forgot about that. And now you see the harder enemies start coming out. This is pretty tough. I think we will have to stun 2 enemies and then receive damage of the other 2 enemies, most likely. That's just one thing we need to do, I suppose. So let us do the following. First of all, just so that we can use that token, I will use this power token here. This is a token only the Artemis has, and maybe another ship, but that's like one of these special tokens. That token lets us take either a laser or an evasion token, put that back into the supply, and take the next higher rank of that. And we will definitely do that. So let me show you. I will take this one laser here, right? And I will put it back into the supply here and take the next higher one, which is a 2. And I can put that into my supply immediately, but for that then this one will be put into here, our discard pile, right? And that is pretty helpful, because with that one we can like make our lasers higher, so to speak. Then I will spend 1 energy token here just to get our shield back up. And then, well, let me see. We can, you know, these are really tough here, but this one cannot be stunned by lasers, right? This one will hurt us for sure. So it might be a good idea to stun this one and defeat one of those immediately. Let's defeat this one. So we defeat this one here for now. And as a reward, we get 3 tokens from our bag. So let's get 3 tokens from our bag. We should have a few more evasion tokens in there. You see, here are the ones we need. Alright, so, and then we can use an evasion token maybe, because this one can't be stunned by lasers, but it can be stunned by maneuvering, right? So we could stun it by maneuvering here. And this one we can stun. Well, I actually would like some more tokens in my bag. So I think I would like to stun it by maneuvering. And we could attribute another laser to this ship here. Why not, right? And then, well, maybe not. Let's see. So let's see. We have a lot of energy here, and we only have a hold of 2, right? So we can't take everything into our next turn or round. And also, we don't have any tokens in our bag anymore. So this will be our last turn and also the end of the round. So, and then all these stunned enemies are not stunned anymore for the next round, but at least they will not attack us this round. This is important. That's very, very important. So let's see if we can somehow use our energy wisely. We would have 2, 4, we would have 5 energy here. And with 5 energy, we could either get quite a few good lasers here. Also, we could get more energy. We will get energy by defeating enemies, so I don't think I really want to do that. And then we also... maneuvering tokens would be nice, but these are really good. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to spend 3 to get this power token, and I will show you what that does. So that's 3 energy, and then we would have 2 energy left. I think I will get a maneuvering token for that, because that's not a bad one either, right? And these 2 I will put into the bag immediately. I will explain to you what the power token does very soon. Alright, so this bag here is filled up, so I used all of these, and then I'm not sure, I think I will, because I can't finish these off anyway, I will just take the laser into the next round. Alright, now it's the enemy phase. Now we move all these tokens here to the top. This one is stunned, this one is stunned, and this one is also stunned, so the enemies can't attack, right? And that was already the enemy phase. So these will now stay there. Usually they would stay there, but now I would draw 5 more tokens and we only have 2. So we cannot continue this round, so to speak. So this is now the end of the warp, the end of the round. So what we do is we retrieve all tokens in play except the one in the hold. Here, take all of these tokens and we will put them back into our bag. And now you see the bag is much, much fuller than before. We have more than double the tokens we had the last warp, and this is how it continues, right? And now comes a mechanic I love. You see, we take all the enemies here in the middle, and also the enemies we defeated. We shuffle them together, so they are not in the order of difficulty anymore. Oops. And then we put them back on the deck. So you see, we can't defeat the entire deck just by going through the warps and defeating bit by bit. We need to find some warp, some round where we can defeat the entire deck within one round and also damage or destroy the mothership. So that is a really interesting mechanic, but that works. In the beginning I thought that's not going to be possible, but it is, because we keep building up our bag. We will have more turns, we will be more powerful, and it does work. So this is a really great progression in the game. Alright, and then we also reactivate our skill cards in case we use them, because we can only use each skill card once a warp, but we didn't need this one this time. I rather wanted to buy some more tokens. We will use it soon. And now we take 2 more skill cards and we can choose one of them again. So let's see, we have the upgraded battery. You may assign energy tokens to targets as laser tokens this turn. Energy tokens assigned this way count as laser tokens until discarded. So we could use energy tokens as laser tokens. That's pretty good. Palm device. You choose 1 token from your pool and remove it from the game. Gain 1 token from the supply. Wow, I don't know this card yet. This is strong. Does that mean we can gain any token from the supply by removing 1 from the game? That seems a little bit overpowered. This one is good. I wanted to take this one, but that one seems completely overpowered. Well, thank you, sir. Yes, I will take this one. I hope I understand it correctly, but I guess I do. So, great. All right. And the last thing we do before we start the next round is, of course, advancing the warp marker. So we played 1 of 4 warps, and well, that's 1/4 of the game. We need to get through the deck and to the mothership as soon as we can. Okay, and that was it. Now we draw 5 tokens again. Let me do that here. That is 2. Oh, that's 1 too many. Let me randomly drop 1. All right, like this. Let me do the spaceship a little bit to the right, so we have a little bit more room here. That should work. Okay, so we have our 5 tokens, plus the one in the hold, which is pretty good. And now we have the enemy arrival here again. Okay. And you see, we are kind of lucky because we have the yellow enemies again at the beginning, so that's pretty cool. So let's see what we can do, because now we have the pilot actions. So definitely we will use that E1 again, right, to exchange either a laser or an energy for a higher one. We don't have energy ones here, so let's take one of the ones laser, and I will get a 2 laser for that. Right here. So that is not a bad thing. We do have 5 lasers. We can defeat 2 enemies with that. We have 2 evasion. We can pretty much defeat all enemies here. And I think that's something I want to do, right? So let's just do that. Let's put, but I don't want to draw 3 of these tokens here. I really don't want to do that. Because if I take, because enemies are repopulated as soon as I don't use my tokens here in the pool anymore, and these are empty. And I rather want new enemies to come before I get new tokens, right? So I want to have a new turn in between. So what I'm gonna do is not these 3 and not these 3, I think. What I'd rather, well, we do have the hold. We do have the hold. So that could actually work. That could actually work. So you know what? Let's still do that. So let's put a 2 laser here. And then we have 2 evasion here, 1 each, and 3 lasers here. That would defeat everything. But I don't really want that. I don't want these 3 here, right? No, let's do it differently. I really don't want to do that. So let's put a 1 and a 1 evasion here each. And these I will defeat then. So 3 here and 2 there. Okay, let's do it like this. So we defeated this one here with 3 lasers. So this one will go here and we will get 1 evasion token. Let me get one right here into the bag. Then we also defeated this one here, which will give us 1 evasion token as well. And evasion tokens are not too bad. Okay, and you see this is 1 of 2 evasions, so this one is stunned and can't attack us. Same thing here. We don't have any tokens here left anymore, so this is the end of the turn, so to speak, because the enemy attacks, well, are done. They can't attack us. We will draw 5 new tokens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A lot of energy tokens, and we draw 2 new enemies. Okay, and now we have one of the harder ones here. So, and now let me show you something. Well, oh, we will get damage here for sure, but we still have enough energy tokens to heal up, so that is fine, I suppose. So let me show you something. Now we have that P token. That is a really great one, because you can just put it in between 2 enemies, and each one of them will receive 2 damage from lasers. Also, let me work on the exposure here. Give me a second. All right, like this. Okay, and so 2 lasers here, 2 lasers there. So this one is defeated immediately, and then we just put the token here on this one, because that one still has 2 lasers here, and we will get 1 level 1 laser. So let's get one here. Come on, come on. There we go. Put that into the bag here. Okay. So this one cannot be stunned by lasers, so this one will hurt us because we can't defeat that one, but we still have 1 evasion token here at least. So let's use an evasion token on, well, that's a level 2 laser, which is pretty nice, but this one has more tokens. And I think at the moment it's important to get a lot of tokens and then upgrade them later on. So I will put the evasion one here, so we defeat this enemy here. And we get 1 energy for that. And we get 1 and also 1 laser. Right. So let me put those in here. And this one is defeated. Alright, so we will receive quite a bit of damage next round, but I guess that's okay. Alright, these two energy I will save, and the one energy I have left I will discard and use it to get, well, let's get another laser for one energy there, right? Okay, and let's put that into the bag. Okay, cool. Alright, that was pretty much it here. So we can't really do anything anymore. So now the enemies will attack. This one is not stunned, so it will do 1 damage to our shields, and this one is also not stunned and will do 3 damage to our shield. So our shields are almost at 0, but we do have these 2 energy here we can use next turn to heal back up. Alright, that was it. Now it's the pilot actions, pilot plans again, and we will take 5 new tokens. Let me just feel here. How many tokens we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we will have another turn after that. You see that the warps, so the rounds, really get longer here. Okay, so a lot of energy, man. So first of all, I will spend 2 energy here to heal back up to full. That is important. We need to defeat this guy here, but we can't with these. Well, there is something we can do actually. So what we can do is use these fateful lasers. This item costs us 2 energy to activate, but then laser tokens assigned this turn count double the value. And I think that is perfect, because, check this out. I will activate that for 2 energy, then we have to put it sideways to show that we have used it. And now these laser tokens cost, they are worth double the value. So we put them both here. That is now value of 4 plus these 2, that's 6. So we can now defeat this enemy here. That was one of the tougher ones, and it will give us an R token. You remember that E here, that special token we used, and also the P. So the O, W, and the R you don't know yet, so we will now get an R token, which is a really good token too. We should try to collect several of these, because that lets us activate a skill for free. We don't have to spend the energy for that. So that is really great. So I'll put that back into the bag. Alright, and then we still have that enemy here. I mean, why not, right? We can just put another evasion token here. Then that's 2 evasions, so we also defeat that enemy. And that will grant us a level 2 laser. Put that into the bag. I think now should we have 8 in the bag. If we collect 2 more, then we even have 1 more turn. Alright, and I will put the energy here in the hold and be done for this turn, which means that now the enemies attack. Well, there are none in the mothership. Remember that the mothership only attacks if all these enemies are gone here. So that's pretty much it. For this turn, we will get 5 more tokens. Let me shuffle them well. Okay. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on. Come on. 5. There we go. And oh, that's a lot of lasers. And oh, level 2 lasers, some evasion. That's not too bad. Alright, and then we have the enemy arrival. 4 more enemies. Soon the red ones should be coming. There we go. You see, there's only 2 left. So we're only in Warp 2 and we already defeated almost. So we almost went through the entire deck, which is pretty good for Warp 2. So I think we're doing well, but now we really need to be careful because these enemies get progressively harder, of course. But they always also give us more stuff. So this one gives us a level 3 laser. This is insane. Alright, so now we have our pilot actions phase again. So what do? We have that energy. I don't know what to do with that. Well, we could use that palm device, right? Before the warp ends. And that means we can just remove 1 token and get another one. So we could remove that level 1 laser and get maybe that power token, the P token, which would be great, right? We could do that. Yeah, we could actually do that. Why not? And we can stun pretty much all of them. Okay, yes. This is what I will do. So, let me spend this energy here to activate the palm device. and choose one token from the pool, which is the level 1 laser here, remove it from the game, and instead I will take another power token. There are 3 of these special tokens of each type, of the P, O, W, E, and R in the game, and now we have already 2 of these power tokens. And I think I can already take this into my supply, just exchange it, which is really nice. And then that power token I will just put, let's see, I think it's better to evade this one with evasion 4, because we get a high laser there. We will also get a high, well, we'll have to, this one gives us a level 2 laser and an evasion. So let's defeat these 2 with lasers, put the laser here in between. And then we will evade these 2. Well, we can't evade them yet, but we can at least try it. But let's see. This will be our last round. Let's see how many tokens we have. 1, 2, 3. No, we have 3 tokens in here, and I can... Well, this will be our last round, but we can get a few more tokens here. Maybe that's going to be helpful. I don't know. Let's see. So, and then let's put the lasers here. So this one needs 2 plus 2. That is 4. So we defeated this one, and for that we get an energy token with the value of 2, which is nice. Energy is always a good thing. And this one is also defeated. 2 plus 2. So we can draw 3 more tokens from the bag. So we are not even done with the round yet. So let's see, or with the turn. So let's see, we have exactly 3, I think. Yep, there we go. Oh, by the way, the energy, I should have put it in the bag. Well, let me put it in the bag now. I somehow forgot that. All right, so with the R is pretty, we can't really use that because we already used all our skills, right? But I can put it in the hold. And these 3 don't help us either, right? We can't evade anything here. So we need to think about what we take into the next round. Either energy or evasion. I think rather than energy, so we can either heal up or get some more tokens. So let me put that energy here in the hold. We need to discard, well, we can just discard this one, and we are done with our turn. The enemies attack, but they are both stunned, so they can't attack. And now we would have to draw 5 tokens, but we can only draw 1, because we only have 1 left. So that's the end of the war begin. Which means first we take all the pilot tokens, except the ones in the hold. You see, they are getting just more and more tokens. This is a really satisfying bag builder, because you just keep filling up your bag. It's just getting fuller and fuller. It's just a great feeling. It's a really great sense of progression here. This game really nails that. And then we take all the enemy cards. We shuffle them up. So now it's possible, if we're unlucky, that we get some red ones, some hard enemies right in the first round. It is possible. But we also are a little better and stronger, so let's see. Okay, that should be enough. Then we reactivate all our skill cards here, and also we get to draw 2 new ones. And choose one of them. Loop around. In step 4 of each turn, you may return to the bag any number of the tokens you draw. Then draw the number of tokens again. That's not bad. We can just, reshuffle our tokens, so to speak. That's not bad. Clean about Steve. Return 3 tokens from your discard to the bag. That is good. That will prolong our turns. And we can choose which tokens we return to the bag. This is pretty strong. Imagine we have 3 of these power tokens that do like 2 damage to 2 adjacent enemies. That is pretty good. So yeah, I would definitely keep this one and put this one back here. And if we get a few of these R tokens, then we can activate that for free. So let's try to get the last P token and maybe at least one other R token. I think we have one here even. And then let's see if we can somehow use that. Okay. And then we also advance the warp marker. So we're halfway done with the game. And that is it. So now let's shake our bag here and get 5 new tokens. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 5. Oh, 2 power tokens. Wow, that is pretty incredible. All right, let's see. Of course, we get a red one immediately, a yellow one, but they can all be stunned by lasers and also by evasion. Okay, that's pretty good. So, yeah, let's see. So now for our pilot actions, what we could do is we could put like a P in here. So these two are defeated immediately. That's pretty good. So let's do that. And then we get one evasion and one level 1 laser. So let me get these here. So one evasion, one level 1 laser. Let's put them in the bag. And then we can put another 2 laser here and a 1 laser there. That means this one is defeated also. Actually, no. Let's reverse that. Wait, give me a second. I think it would be better to get some more enemies out here, right? Oh, what did I do here? But we have so many good tokens here. So how can we use these tokens? You know what? I will put the 2 here. But I will also put an How can we do this? No, I will do it differently. I have an idea. Hear me out. Let me take that back again. So I will spend 2 energy tokens to get another level 2 laser, right? So I can put that into the bag here, and then I will assign a laser here and an evasion token there, and I will put that into the hold. I think that's the best thing. So now my tokens are all used up, so the enemies attack, but they are both stunned. Like this. And then for the next turn we draw 5 new tokens. I think that's the best thing to do. I would really want to maximize how we use our tokens here. Alright, so like this, and then we draw 2 more enemies. An orange one and another orange one. Okay, so we get all the hard ones at the beginning. Alright. So we do have some evasion here, so we can pretty much try to stun every ship here. So here we could get an R token, which is great. So you know what? We do have a lot of tokens in here. Why don't we do that? Why don't we put these 2 here? And then we do have that R token still. We could use that to double our lasers actually, right? That might be an idea, but do we need that? I don't think we really need that. I don't think so, not yet. 2, 4. It will only help us defeat this one, but not this one here. So let's not use this one yet. So 2 here. I would definitely put another evasion token here, so this enemy is defeated. That is a good thing. So we get 1 level 1 laser and 1 level 1 energy. Let me get these 2 from the supply here and put them into our bag. And then I will definitely have to put a laser on this one here to stun it again. And these 2 are stunned at the moment, but we can't take all tokens into the next turn. So we still have these evasion tokens here, but I think we can probably use something here, right? So which ones should we, because we can activate a card anyway and then just use it later. That is definitely possible. So I think returning 3 tokens from our discard to the bag is not a bad thing, but I think discard, like removing 1 token completely and getting a new one is even better. So let's activate that palm device here. I will take the 2 evasion tokens into the next round and then put that laser on. It doesn't really matter too much. Wait, these 2 can't be stunned by lasers, right? Then I will keep that laser. Well, this one can be stunned by laser, but not this one. So I will then do it like this. I will do 1 evasion token and 1 laser into my hold, and I will put 1 evasion token there just to stun it. I will probably defeat it with the laser, but I will want to stun it at least. Alright, that was pretty tough. But I think we made it, so now our tokens are gone. So the enemy's attack, this one is stunned. This one is also stunned, and the right one here also. Then we draw 5 new tokens. You see, it gets kind of tough. We need to upgrade our tokens now. I think we have quite a lot of tokens. We just need to upgrade them now. Oh, we can actually evade. a little bit here. So yeah, let's see what we can do. Okay, so one new enemy. That's also an orange one. That's a pretty tough wave we have here. So let's see. This one has 3. We need 3 more lasers here. We can defeat this one. We can defeat this one, yeah. So let's defeat this one now because... Oh no, wait. That's 2, 4, 5. No, it needs 1 more. That is a little bit tough now. So what do I do? Give me a second to think. Could we stun everyone? Well, but stunning everyone is not really that helpful, right? So we can't defeat this one here. That's the one we can defeat. Let's defeat this one for now, so this one is gone. Which is 3 evasion tokens here. That is great. So this one is gone and will give us a level 2 laser and an evasion token. That is good. I will definitely take that. Okay. That is wonderful. And now let's see what we can also do. We cannot defeat this one. We cannot really stun it. So we can also not defeat this one. This one 4. We can't defeat anything here. So I will have to stun these 2 for now. Right? Let's stun these 2 for now. Let's put a 2 here and a 1 there. What about this one? We can put another evasion token there, but that's just wasting our evasion tokens. You know what? I think I will just take the hit from that one. So, we are done this turn. We can still pull enough tokens here. That's fine. So, these 2 are stunned, and this one will attack us and do 3 damage to our shields. Okay. Well, that's just something will have to live with. So let me draw 5 new tokens. That's 1, 2, 3. That's some lasers. That's good. We need lasers. And 4 and 5, like this. Do we still have enough tokens for another round? I think so. 1, 2, 3. We definitely do. We have a little bit more than 5 even, I think. Okay, great. So let's see. Let's spread everything out here. So let's defeat this one here for sure now. Well, shouldn't we rather evade it? We should have evaded it for that 3 laser, but okay. Let's just defeat it for now. That's 4. It still needs 4, and this one needs 2 still. Oh, a new enemy, by the way. Now the easy ones are coming out, of course. So, let's see. This one still needs 4 lasers. Then let's do it like this. I think I have an idea. So I will put the evasion token here to stun that one because we want to evade it for the level 2 laser. That is fine. This one cannot be stunned by lasers. It currently has 2. We could defeat this one here. That is possible. That is definitely possible. Then let's do that. So that's now 4. That's 6 lasers. So this one is defeated. And it will give us an R token, which we really want because then we can activate some skills. Also, do we need all this energy here? I will use a 1 energy to heal back up 2 for now. And then also we could remove one of the 1 energy, right? And just take a token from the supply. I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to remove that completely from the game and gain 1 token from the supply. Come on. And I will take that power token. I mean, it doesn't say that I can only take a regular token, so I'm just going to take the power token. I think that should be fine. If not, please correct me in the comments, right? And I will use it immediately, put it here. So this one is also defeated here. So we can draw 3 tokens from our bag. 1, 2, come on, 1, 2, 3. This one, 1, 2, 4, 6. Well, we can use that 2 laser here to defeat that one as well, which will give us a W token. And the W token that's the warp ahead token. And that, if we use that, that will let us draw 3 tokens from the bag. So this is really good, like at the end, when we need more tokens, right? Okay, and then we still have a few things here. Well, we can use that evasion token here to evade that enemy here completely and get a level 2 laser into the bag. Okay, and then I will just save these 2 energy tokens. And we did a really good job. We have 4 enemies left. And otherwise we defeated 8 enemies already. So let's see. Let me draw 5 new tokens again. Let me first shuffle everything. So 1, 2. Come on. 3, 4, 5. And we have new enemies here. And now we have seen all enemies. That's an interesting one. I already know that one. This enemy deals 1 damage to your hull. So that one attacks our hull directly. That one is pretty interesting. Because the hull is the one thing that makes us lose if that drops to 0. Okay, so what can we do here? We can't defeat all of them anymore, I think. Do we have 5 more tokens in the back? I don't think so. 1, 2, 3. We have 4 tokens in here, so we could prolong our turn by either drawing 3 or by adding 1 more to it. Okay, cool. So let's see what we can do. Oh, I used that R token, by the way. So let's see what we can do here. So that one is used. We could also use CleanerBot Steve, right? To put 3 tokens from our discard into the bag. That would be pretty okay, because you see here, we could take these ones. These power ones. We could return these 3 power ones to the bag. Right? I think that wouldn't be too bad. That would be pretty cool. You know what? I think that's what I'm going to do. We have a 2 laser there. Well, yeah, okay. Let's do that. Let's spend 2 energy, just 2 here, to activate CleanerBot Steve and already use him and put these 3 power tokens back into our bag. So I think that's not too bad. Okay, so now we have another turn at least. That is good. Then the Stalker here, we can easily just evade it by, just spending that evasion token here. So that one is evaded and will give us a level 1 energy. And that is the last level 1 energy in the supply. Oh, no, in the bag. That means that, we can't get level 1 energies anymore. Okay, so, and what else do we have here? That 1 damage to the hull, which wouldn't be horrible because we still have 5 there, so that is okay. We can't really do a whole lot. But what we can do is use that E token to put that laser. No, well, actually, do I want to get a level 3 laser or do I want to get another level 2 energy? Which one would be better? I think I would rather get level 3 laser, I think. Yeah, so I will put that back and get a level 3 for that. And now we can't stun everyone. That is not possible. So let me save 2 energy into the hold. Let me spend 1 energy to heal 1 back up. And then I will use that 3-1 here to stun the destroyer at least. Alright, and that's it. Then the enemy's attack. This one does 3 damage to our shields. This one 1 damage to our hull. And this one is stunned. So then we can draw 5 new tokens. Let's hope we get those power tokens, right? 1, 2, 3. Oh, no power tokens. Only 1 of them. There are a few more tokens in here, and these are mostly power tokens. Oh no. Alright, so let's see if we can defeat a few things here. Maybe we shouldn't defeat all of them, right? Because if we defeat all of them, then the mothership will attack. And that one does a lot of damage. So this one can pretty much almost wipe us out within 1 turn, right? It does 2, 4, 6 damage. And that would pretty much wipe us out. So I will use the 2 at least here to heal back up 3. And then I will use that 2 token here. Will I do that? Yeah, we'll use that 2 token here. So that one is then at 5, and then let's add another 2 here. So this one is defeated. It will grant us 1 evasion token, which is great, and also a level 2 laser. This is all very nice. And then let's see, we can't, well, we could double our lasers to defeat this one, but we can also just stun it for now and then continue next round. That is also possible because we can't defeat everything here, and I don't want to defeat everything because otherwise the mothership will attack. We will have 1 more round to defeat the mothership. It's going to be tough, but we might be able to do it. So I will just spend a 1 laser here to stun that one. This one is already stunned, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I will put a 2 laser into the hole, and this one I will just discard. And then, no, well, actually I will not discard it. I mean, with that, I can just use it to buy another level 1 laser. I mean, that's better than nothing. Level 1 laser is better than nothing. So let's do that. Yeah, and that's it. So the enemies are both stunned, so they can't attack. And then I will need to draw 5 more tokens from the bag, which I can't. Oh, can I? 1, 2, 3, 4. I actually do have exactly 5 tokens in here. Okay. So we might be able to defeat maybe 1 more enemy. This one would give us... This one would let us put 2 tokens from the discard into the bag. This is not really helpful. So let's defeat this one, get 2 more energy. That is fine. That one needs 3 to be defeated. So let's just take these 2 lasers here. So this one is defeated. And then we get a 2 energy, which is not bad. Put that into the bag again. And also we have this one here. I will not do anything here really. Not really, no. I will put an evasion here just to stun it. And then I will put the 2 power tokens here to hold them for the next round, because having these is definitely pretty strong. Then I will use that 1 energy here to get another level 1 laser. Why not? Put that into the bag. And this one I will just discard. So the enemy can attack now. Can't attack because it's stunned. We need to draw 5 more tokens, which really shouldn't be possible now. We have 2 more. So that is the end of the turn and also the end of the warp. So first of all, let's gather all these pilot tokens. You see how many there are by now. It's incredible. It's a really great feeling to like have your bag filled up that much. So we will have a lot of turns next round. But I mean, we will also gain new tokens, right? Because we still have to defeat all these enemies again, all over again. Okay. So then we gather all the enemies, shuffle them together. This is our last round. That's our last warp. So we need to defeat all these enemies and the mothership here. And you see it needs a lot of lasers to be defeated. And we can't actually evade the mothership. So we should try to evade as many enemies as possible to have the lasers for the mothership. Put that there. Then we refresh all our skills. And also we get a new one. So that's the last skill we get. Let's hope it's something good. Old Necklace. Ignore all mothership attacks and abilities this turn. This is incredible. This is exactly what we need for the last round. Evade 1 enemy, but do not gain the evade reward. That is pretty good too. So we can just evade an enemy that maybe needs an evasion of 3 or 4, and we just need 1 to evade it. But ignore all motherships and attacks and abilities this turn is great. This turn, right? We need to use it in the exact turn, but that's fine. Let's definitely use that in case we can't defeat the mothership within 1 turn. That is a great thing to do. Okay. And then we go to the last warp, and I will draw the first 5 tokens here. Let me put that a little bit more to the right. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is not a bad start. We can immediately upgrade something. Yeah, okay, that's good. So, okay, the red one immediately. Okay, not the easiest start, but I think we are quite well equipped at the moment. Okay, so let's see. We do have also these here. This is great, but these would really help us for the mothership. But then again, we have that robot. We can put these back into the bag. So we will definitely have to save up 2 energy there and maybe another one there for the mothership, like three of those. Okay, so let's see what we can do. This one cannot be stunned by lasers. Well, then we will stun you with an evasion. That is fine. I will use that E here to upgrade. Well, I don't want to upgrade energy, I think. I want to upgrade lasers now. Do we have... Well, and then let's get rid of the 1 and make it 2 out of that. I'd rather have 2 instead of 1. Instead of a 1 and a 3, to be honest. So we are not a... Well, let's take this one. So we can stun all of them. So let's put that here in the middle. So this one is then defeated already. And will give us a level 1 laser again. Sure, why not? Let's put that here into the bag. And then we still have a few things here. So then let's put the 2 right there. Actually, you know what? Let's save that energy for now, I suppose, and put the other 2 there too. So this one is also defeated. It will give us a level 2 energy. Put that into the bag here. And that's it. That's our turn. So this one is stunned, as is this one, because this one cannot be stunned by lasers, but definitely by evasion. That's fine. All right, so we draw 5 new tokens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then we have our new enemy arrivals, a medium one and a hard one. That is a wonderful start. Thank you, sir. Okay, so let's see what we can do. We could finish that one off here. Let's do that. Let's finish that one off with our 3 evasion here. Then we can draw 3 from our bag as a reward. That is okay because we still have a lot to do here. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, a lot of lasers. A lot of lasers. We can stun all of them. So let's just attribute some lasers here. Well, could we maybe finish them off completely? We maybe could. We maybe could. Let's try that. Let's put this one there, and also a 2 there. So that is 4 lasers. So this one is defeated, and we can draw even 3 more tokens. Okay. And then we can stun a little bit. This one still needs 3 to be defeated. But I don't know if I want to defeat it now. Do I want to? Yeah, I think I want to defeat it now. So that would be another 3. So let's 1, 2, 3. Let's put that all on there. So this one is defeated. And this lets us put 2 tokens from our discard pile back into the bag. You know what I'm going to put in there? These 2 power tokens again. Great. And then we still have a lot of tokens here, which we don't need because it's only that one. But let's just put 3 on there. Right? And let's spend these 2 energies to already... let me already activate Cleanerbot Steve for later on, maybe. Well, actually, no. Because we need Cleanerbot Steve later, let's activate Palm Device for later and also Old Necklace. Let's already activate these 2. And then these are activated for later, that's not bad. And these 2 we will just save. Alright, and that's it. We don't have any tokens left. So this enemy is stunned. And we can draw 5 more tokens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Wonderful. So let's draw more enemies. Now the easy ones are coming out, right? Yeah, okay, cool. And a hard one. Okay. We can stun all of those. That is wonderful. We do have 2 evasion tokens here. I would love to use these evasion on the Viper here because we get a level 2 laser. So let's evade this one. It needs 2, so that is perfect. And we get a level 2 laser, which I can put into the bag. Nice. Okay, so we will not be able to we could stun everyone. And I think that's what I will do. So what I will do now is I will put one there and one there. That's not enough to kill any of these, but they are all stunned. That is great. And then I will, the 1 energy I will just save here. And the 2 energy I will use to activate our Cleanerbot Steve. So now we have activated almost all our skills. We don't need to use them yet, but they're all pretty much activated. That is great. So that's it. These are all stunned. And we draw 5 more tokens from the bag. We need to work with evasion now because we need our lasers for the mothership. That could be a little issue, but yeah, let's see. Okay, so also we need to collect more lasers, right? So let's see. I want to see what they need here. So can we defeat anything? Kind of. So 3, 5. We need 3 to defeat this one, and we need more to defeat this one. But we could defeat this one now because the W token could actually help us in the long run. Right? So it needs 3 more. So let's put that there. So this one is defeated. And we get a W token, which lets us put 3 tokens from here, which lets us draw 3 more tokens from the bag. That could help us later on with the mothership. Okay, so what else do we have here? We don't have a whole lot to do things here. So I think I will use my first W token to draw 3 more tokens from the bag. 1, 2, 3. That is not what I wanted to draw. We should have more evasion also. Yeah. Okay, so what do we do? Let me think. Actually, I think I don't really want to defeat this one by lasers, but rather with evasion. So let's put 1 evasion there. That should be fine. This one needs 3 more lasers to be defeated. We could do it with that one, but I don't want to use that one now. So I will put another 2 laser on here. That is okay, I suppose. I will save this one in my hold here. And then I still have a lot of energy here. We could activate our last ability, but I don't know if I need it. That's the doubling the laser power. I don't really know if I need that. So I'd rather save one of these 2 energies here maybe. And then I have 5 energy to spend. What would we want with the 5 energy? Well, we do need lasers for the mothership. I don't want to have energy. Evasion we don't really need anymore. These power tokens we have pretty much the most important ones we already have, right? So I think I want to take a 2 energy and also a 3 energy. Laser I mean. That's the 5 energy. So let's take these into our bag. I think that's a pretty good idea. So let's put these 5 energy right here and then put the 5 lasers in here. And that's it. So the enemies are all stunned. So we need to track everything correctly here. So this one is not quite dead yet, and that... Oh, that one is dead. No, it's not dead. That's an evasion and a laser. Okay, so they can't attack. That is great. Let's draw 5 more tokens. Oh, we don't have a whole lot of tokens left. We need to be a little bit careful now. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh, these are tokens. We definitely don't need them at the moment because we already activated almost all these skills here. But these are the last 5 enemies here. Alright, so we're getting close to the end. Great. We need to evade this one for sure, but we can't do it at the moment because we don't have any evasion here. We should have invested more into evasion. I just realized that. Okay, so let's spend the R token here just to activate these fateful lasers here. We might still need them at some point. What I will also do is... Oh, let me find all these skills here. What I will also do is the palm device is activated. I will use that now to choose 1 token from my pool and remove it from the game. I don't need that R token anymore because we activated all our skills. We can't activate them this warp again. So I will remove that R token and take another token from the pool, and I will take another 3 energy one. Well, actually, 3 laser, I mean. Or I take an evasion one, so this one will be gone. You know what? I will take an evasion one instead. Call me crazy, but that might be a good idea. So we use this one. The palm device is used. And then we can put that here. So this one is then defeated. And this one will then give me 1 energy and 1 laser. There's no energy, no 1 energy left. So I don't get that, but at least I get 1 laser. Okay, so let's see here now. I think I will not do anything here. I want to evade this one. No, well, Actually, no, defeating them with lasers would be good. It would be a good idea. So let me put 1 laser here. Let me put a double one here. And another one there, maybe. No, let's put another one there, like this. So that means this one is gone then, and the one on the right also. They're both gone with death by laser, so to speak. So we get a 2 laser, we get an evasion token and another evasion token. We probably don't need these evasion tokens anymore, but it's also about filling up our bag so we don't run out of turns. Alright, and this one is stunned, can't attack. I will put that into the hold, and we draw the last enemy. So when we defeat these 2 enemies, the mothership is ours. And I hope we can still deal enough damage. But we still have a few tricks up our sleeves here, so we could do something. Okay, so let me draw 5 more tokens. I hope I can draw some evasion tokens. 1 evasion token at least. Okay. Then let's hope we can draw another one. Ah, good. Because we still have quite a few evasion tokens in here and they will not help us with the boss. Okay, so let's see. So we do have an evasion token we can use here immediately to get that one gone and get a level 1 laser into our bag. That is good. We need everything we can get. And then this one here, we could defeat it immediately with our lasers. We could also just put an evasion token there. I don't know how many we have, but we could just stun it and hope for more evasion tokens later. But no, we have so many tokens here that we will lose. So let's defeat this one. So that's 2 and 1. Yeah, no, let's defeat it. Let's defeat it like this. And then we can draw 3 more tokens from our bag. Well, that's good for damaging the mothership, right? So let's draw 3 more. No, before we draw 3 more, let's use our Cleanerbot Steve now. Because that Cleanerbot Steve, we can put 3 tokens from the discard into the bag, and I want to put these 3 power tokens back first. So we can deal as much damage as possible. So let's see. So that's 1, 2, 3 tokens. All these evasion tokens won't help us. Okay, so Cleanerbot Steve is also used. And also because we cannot defeat the mothership this round, I will also use the old necklace. So all mothership attacks and abilities this turn are ignored. I will just put this here to remind myself of that. And also we have that with the laser tokens here, but I think I will use that in a later turn. Okay, so let's see what we can do. These evasion tokens, they don't help us at all. So let's start damaging the mothership. Let's just put 2 here, 2 there, and just 1 there. Let's spread it out for now because we do have these power tokens, right? And then we can spread it out even more. Okay, then I will save that one here just so we can heal up just in case. And these ones I will just discard. So now the old necklace triggers and all mothership's attacks and abilities are ignored. That is great, so we don't take any damage the first round. By the way, when we defeat one of these, we need to defeat the 3 sections of the mothership here. And if we defeat one section, we just put one of these really cool fire tokens on there. But the others then get stronger and do more damage. So we should try to defeat the mothership in 1 turn if possible. So next turn, 5 more tokens. We don't have a whole lot of turns left. It's gonna be quite close game. Please, another power token, please. No. But that one, let's just draw the W. Let's just draw 3 more tokens from the bag, which I will do. Let's discard this and draw 3 more tokens immediately. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's not what we wanted. We will get some damage this round, I think. Okay, so we can 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These all do the same amount of damage, but you see we still do get some rewards, which is not bad. And this one would give us any 1 token from the supply. But I don't really... Well, let's see. Well, let's put that one here in the middle. So then we would have 4 on each. Then we could defeat this one. That would be 6, right? So this one is defeated. Nice. And then we have 4 here. We need 4 more, which we have. Put these on here. So this one is defeated also. So we defeated 2 of these here. We can't defeat more, but that is fine for now. So now we get a level 3 laser, and also we get any 1 token. So I will just get another, because this one, the question mark, gives us any token. So let's get another 3 one and put these into the bag also. And that's pretty much all we can do. Let's put another laser on here. But of course the mothership can't be stunned, so yeah. And these I will just discard because I don't need the evasion tokens anymore. Alright, and now the mothership will attack, right? So it will... These 2 are defeated, so they don't deal any damage. This one deals 2 damage plus 1 for each defeated section. That's 4 damage it does. 1, 2, 3, 4, which is still okay. We still have 1 shield and almost all of the hull left. That is great. Okay, so it's our turn now. By the way, I did a small mistake here, a small tactical mistake. I can't stun the mothership with lasers, but I could have stunned it by maneuvering, right? So I could have stunned that section, but that is fine. Alright, so that's 2 lasers there, and we need 4 more. Look what we have here. So you put these 4 lasers on there, and well, I would now get 1 energy, but there's none left in the... Oh well, that's a level 3 energy, yeah? We would get 1 more from the bag, but that doesn't matter because we defeated the last section here of the mothership. So we put one of these flame tokens on here, and ta-da! We actually managed to defeat the mothership by still having a lot. Well, I could have spent, right? I could have spent this energy here just to heal back up to full. So we are actually almost at full health, full shields, and full hull. For this mothership, but we were a little bit lucky because first of all the mothership is on the easier side. You see it up here, maybe difficulty 1 star. It is one of the easier motherships because it can't attack us unless all the enemies here have been defeated. Otherwise it could attack pretty much every round, and that would be really bad. So this is a good thing. Also, we were really lucky with the items here. Because, well, these all really helped us quite a lot. But I think we did a pretty good job. I hope I didn't make too many mistakes. There's a lot to keep track of here in the game, but the game is pretty intuitive. And man, I can't tell you how much I love this game. This is incredible. I mean, yeah, it's a little bit more to set up here. But apart from that, it is really great. It's really like a power fantasy, right? Because you start with 11 tokens and you kind of try to get by, and then take a look at all of this. So let's take a look at all of these tokens I had at the end of the game. This is just incredible. It's really a power fantasy because you get really strong, you get more and more turns, you get better lasers, and you can just defeat these enemies. And at the beginning, you think like, okay, I can only defeat 5, 6 enemies. Oh no, I would have to do this every round and then defeat all of them and the mothership within 1 warp. But it's possible because you get so many new tokens and you can really make your tokens better. And the best thing about all of that is that all the motherships function differently. All these ships function a little bit differently, so they have different tokens they use. So much every game experience is different. You need to play quite a lot of games until you have seen everything. And not only that, but there also is the singularity. And this is what I will do next with you. I hope you want to accompany me on this way. So here is here is a little story. Here's part 1. And we will not read that now, but we can read that, and then we will have to do a choice. And then, depending on the choice, you will have different setups for our games, right? So we will just have a little story and a few games. And I don't know how many parts there are. The end, part... How many? Part 7. So I suppose we will still have quite a few games we can play before we are done with this game here on the channel. And that's a great thing, because all the games play differently and I will have to deploy different tactics. So this will be very exciting. So you can expect a video for this game rather soon. It's possible that the next video will be just a very short one, like 2 or 3 minutes or 5 minutes or anything, where I read the beginning of the story and maybe let you choose the first choice here, maybe. I'm not quite sure yet how I want to do that, but I will see that then. And please drop me a line in the comments here, that'd be great, and let me know how you enjoyed this playthrough. And if you are excited as me to continue this game on the channel. Alright, so that is pretty much everything. Thank you very much for watching, in case you're still doing so. If this is the first of my videos you see, why don't you drop by my channel? I'd love to see you there. There are probably more videos you might enjoy. And apart from that, I will see you in the next video. Alright, take care everyone, and cheers.